just what I do. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for clicking on this video. I greatly appreciate it. Please whack my like thingy and subscribe. You might like what's going on here. There's all kinds of stuff going on here. There's building, there's DIY projects, there's remodeling, there's cooking, there's fishing. It's a little bit of just what I do every day. But today, we're going to make a quick one-pot dinner. This is a one-pot chicken tender veggie rice dinner. So let's jump right into it. I've got 2.5 pounds of chicken tenders, frozen but unthawed chicken tenders. Now we're going to be using one pot, so we're going to get that. It's on the burner here. Get that warming up. You're also going to need some chicken broth and whatever veggie you like to. You know, my dad and I, because that's all that's left, because my mom left. It's just my dad and I. But anyways, no crying in this video. Use whatever vegetable you like. Today we're going to be using some frozen green beans and a bag of frozen kern. And we're going to be chopping up some mushrooms and throwing them in. And then you also need a pound of rice. Now we're not going to use the whole pound. We're probably going to use like a half a pound. Because again, it's just my dad and I. So, we got that pan all nice and warm. We're going to be putting some Earl in there. Use whatever kind of oil you like. If you like olive oil, use olive oil. I think this is corn oil. I don't really remember. I put it in a fancy bottle. Put some oil on your chicken. Get this rolling. And now, before we go throwing our chicken in our pan, we're going to be seasoning our chicken. We're going to put a little O. Now again, if you don't like the seasoning, put what you like. This is just what I'm doing. A little G. Now, if you like the garlic, use the garlic. If you like fresh, use fresh. We're going to put in a little P. And I'm also going to put a little WG in. And this is one of my new favorites. Not sponsored. It's just one of my new favorite seasonings that I really like. But there's just one downfall in it. This is it. It's called onion butter. All-purpose blend. Really good. But it's a little on the salty side, so we're not going to be adding any SNS to it. So I'm going to use this. It's got like a few different types of onions in it, minced and minced. All right. Take a chill pill. You're making a mess. It's got minced onions in it, toasted onions in it, scallions in it, all kinds of goodness and herbs and funness. But you just can't be heavy-handed with it because it's got a lot of salt in it. It's rather salty. So there's no SNS. There's no point if we're going to be using this. Season your chicken well to your liking. If you don't like onions, then don't add the onions. It's no big deal. It's your chicken. You season your chicken. Just get that coated with everything. All your seasonings and the Earl. Now I'm going to switch sides. Put the pan back on the burner. Now all we're going to do is throw our chicken in the pot. Yes, I have clean fingers. We're going to cram all of this chicken in this pot. We're going to do the whole dinner cook in one pot. Well, I suppose one pot, one bowl. Get this all in there, cram it all in. Wipe all them seasonings out of the bowl. Don't want to waste any of the good seasonings. Now we got all that chicken crammed in that pot. Now, we're going to let this go for a bit. Brown it on both sides. And then we'll come back and we'll start adding some other things to it. So we'll be back in a few minutes when it's browned on both sides. It does not need to be cooked all the way through. Just needs to be browned on both sides. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, we got our chicken pretty much browned on all sides. Again, it's not cooked all the way through. It's going to do that in a minute. So we're going to pull all our chicken out back into our bowl. Nice clean bowl. I did wash it. So we're going to put our chicken back in our bowl. We're going to add a little bit more Earl to our pan. Now, while I was browning the chicken, I chunk chopped the mushrooms. If you don't like mushrooms, don't use mushrooms. It's all good. If you don't like onions, don't use onions. It's no big deal. Use what you like in your dinner. It's your kitchen. You do it to your liking. This is just what I'm doing over here in this kitchen. So we're going to dump the onions and deal with that later. And the mushrooms in there. We're just going to saute them just a little bit. Just to where like the onions are slightly translucent. Not very long at all. Just a few minutes will do. So we're going to let those cook for just a few more minutes. And then we'll start throwing everything back in the pot. Minus a few pieces of chicken for the pups. But we'll throw everything in the pot. Set it. Forget it. Walk away. Now if you wanted to, you could throw this in a crock pot and just leave it sitting all day and it'd be done by the time you got home from work or park or soccer, whatever the heck you do with your kids or whatever. So, we're going to let this go for a few more minutes and then we'll start throwing everything in. Okay, the onions and the mushrooms have got a bit of color to them. The onions are slightly translucent, which is exactly what we want. We don't want mush yet because everything's going to cook together. So, I am going to be adding some more onion butt to it. Not too much because, again, this stuff is a little on the salty side. That's the only downfall about that seasoning. I like it on everything. It's pretty good on rice. It's pretty good on pasta, burgers, fish, trout. It's really good on everything. It's just a little salty. It's the only downfall. So, now that we got that all to where we want it, we're going to start throwing in our veggies. Again, use any veggie you want. But first, we're going to be adding in this whole container, 32-ounce container of chicken broth. Make sure your pan is on high. Done with that. And make sure you scrape up any little toasty bits off the bottom of your pan. That's good flavoring. Now we're going to be adding in our frozen green beans. Just dump them right on in. And then our frozen kern. Now if you want to use canned green beans and canned kern, go for it. I just prefer the frozen ones when I'm cooking stuff. Going to be cooking stuff for a while. So we're going to bring this back up to a boil before we go throwing in our rice and tossing our chicken back in. So this is literally a one pot, set it and forget it, chicken tender dinner. Now again, our chicken tenders are not fully cooked. They're going to finish cooking in the pot with everything else. So we're going to bring this back up to a boil, and then we'll come back and we'll throw in everything else. Okay, now here's the set it and forget it part. As you can see, we got it up to a really nice good boil. Now I did take, excuse me, and cut each of the big chicken tenders in half, just so there's more chicken in the pot to go around. Now you could dice up the chicken, but I don't quite want it that small. I want it a little more chunky chicken. So we got, in the pot, we got our chicken broth, extremely seasoned. That onion butt and the WG really make it smell lovely. Our chicken broth, 1 pack of chunked up mushrooms, a half of a whatever size minced onion, a pack of frozen green beans, and a pack of frozen kern. Again, you do whatever veggies that you like. So, the last thing, 2 steps we're going to do before we set it and forget it, is I have 2 cups of rice. This was a medium grain rice. Dump it in. We're going to give that a stir first. Now this is the last step, is we're going to dump in all of our chicken tenders back into the pot. I forgot to cut one. Make sure you scrape out all those little seasoning bits. We want those in the pot. That's all flavoring. We work to get that flavoring. Forgot to cut one. Just use my scissors. Now give this a good stir. Make sure all that chicken is down in there. Everything's all well mixed. Now here's your set it and forget it part. Use your spoon rest, right? I got this cute little bare spoon rest. I might as well use it. So, now we got that, excuse me, coffee's jumping. We got that coming up to a really nice simmer. So now we're going to turn it down. That's a boil, not a simmer. And we're going to put the lid on it. This isn't the lid that goes to this pot, but it'll do. And that's it. Now, when all the liquid is gone, dinner's done. Now, what I'm going to do is I need to run to Walmart to grab a few things and a salad to go with this. So, by the time I get back, this will all be done. So, we're going to let this go. Let this sit. Let the rice cook. Let the chicken finish cooking. The veggies become tender. And when I come back, we'll check it out, and dinner's done. Dinner's served. Add a salad, add some garlic bread, good to go. So, we'll be back in a bit to check on dinner after I go to Walmart. Oh, a little more clarification. I'm going to let this simmer for like 2-3 minutes, and then I'm going to shut it off, go to the store. When I come back, it'll be done. May have to reheat it. I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, this is one pot, quick and simple, easy chicken tender dinner. So we'll be back in a bit to test it out. Okay, made it back from Walmart with our salad. We got a cranberry walnut salad and some other amenities. And dinner is done. Now when I got home, I did turn it back on to warm it back up. But we're good now. And as you can see, all the liquid that we put in it is gone. Now, I did stir this once before we left the house. It's all nice and hot and ready to go. And the only thing left to do is grab a bowl and ploop some in the bowl. Now the chicken is completely done. Now you could put broccoli in here if you wanted some broccoli or any vegetable that you want. But, now, you can't just grab a spoon and scoop some up yet. You gotta gild the lily. We gotta put Bear's favorite on it. And that's some cheese. Everything's better with cheese. Not a whole lot, we just need some cheese. But, there we go. Quick and simple, easy, one pot, set it and forget it, dinner. Get that off the burner. So, that's going to call it for this video. Let me know if you do anything different, because this was super simple. As I said, one pot chicken tender dinner. Chicken tender dinner. Say that one 10 times fast. Now put whatever veggies you want in it. If there's anything that you think you do different, or what you do add to it that is different, jeez, if I could talk. If there's something different that you do to it, let me know. That would be our garlic bread. Let me know down in the comments. And I'm going to wrap this up so we can eat dinner. And then have a sticky bun or ice cream or something. Anyways, so I hope you enjoyed this video. It was quick and simple dinner. Hope you'll give it a try. Don't forget to leave a comment down below on what you thought of it. And I guess that's it for this video. I don't know what else to say. Oh, don't forget to check out my other videos. I'm doing a new series on Monday called Monday Fun Day. It's with the pups. I'm taking them to the park, trying to get them ready to go to the mountains to see what their mom loved doing up there. Yeah. And so far so good with Monday Fun Day, huh, Bubba? Yeah, because Big Bear is my supervisor right here. He heard the cheese wrapper, or cheese bag, and came running. But it's time for dinner. I'm going to stop rambling. Looks like our bread is done. So again, thanks for watching Just What I Do. Hope you'll subscribe, whack my like thingy, and stay tuned for more remodeling videos, because I'm pretty much remodeling the kitchen. And there's going to be painting, filling holes, filling cracks, new lights, new flooring, all kinds of stuff going on inside and out. There's some building stuff going on outside and all kinds of stuff. So I hope you'll subscribe, stick around, whack my like thingy. I'm just trying to make my mom proud with projects that we discussed before she left, which isn't easy. So I'm going to stop rambling and blubbering, and we're going to go enjoy our dinner. Hope you'll give this a try. I tested it already. It's pretty darn good. And the chicken just falls apart, which is pretty good. So, thanks for watching. And as always, I'll catch you on the next episode. What do you think, Mom? Does it look pretty good?